Steve, it's great to have you on InvestorStream again to hear more about this 20,000 additional litres of Kachi brines being shipped to Lilac's plant in California. Firstly, what's the key rationale behind this initiative, given you already have 20,000 litres going through test work? And how's that whole testing program advancing?
Okay, thank you very much, Alex, and they're excellent questions, and shareholders have asked the same. So first of all, the 20,000 litres we have in California at the moment is being processed, albeit it's been slightly delayed with COVID-19, but at least we're operational both in California and in Argentina. And as soon as we get some results out of that, we'll be releasing it, but it's progressing quite well. We were fortunate that the initial replicate brines went through the modules just fine, similar results, but there's not much point reporting that because that's not our actual Kachi brines, and so once we have that, we'll have that out. The reason for sending another batch is twofold. First of all, when they get through the current batch of 20,000 litres, we'd like to have another batch available. After the announcements in February, the list of potential off-takers increased significantly, and so we wanted to make certain we've got enough samples being produced out of that pilot plant in California. And given it took quite a while for those samples to turn up last time, we don't want to have any delays. Second reason is that we're taking this second batch for a number of different holes so that we get a full suite across the current resource and make certain that we've got a consistent result coming out across the board. So that's what we're doing at the moment. And look, we're fortunate, despite some of the delays with COVID-19, we've got health and safety things in place both in Argentina and in California to keep us going.
Excellent, Steve. So are the results from the testing of the first 20,000 litres relevant to the Kachi PFS you're about to release, given the technology is key to the project's development and indeed its success?
We've got quite a lot of data that's gone into that PFS from our lab work. The results that are coming out now and over the next few months, they will go into the next stage, into the definitive feasibility study. And it's important that we've just got consistent results. But I have to say that things are performing very well. I can't say much more than that, but suffice to say that as soon as we can, we will say more. But no, things are progressing well. And we're just fortunate that given everything that's happening in the world, we're at a stage in the process where we're able to continue advancing the project and also advancing this new technology.
Okay, so the PFS is the next milestone that will be reported, but what's the focus after the PFS?
Okay, the focus after that is really three key things. First of all, getting enough of those samples to off-takers so that we can get something a little more than just a letter of intent with downstream participants, something that we could actually report on. Given the sustainability angle, given the fact that these are high purity products, that's actually what's in demand in the market at the moment, despite some of the lower prices that are around currently. And so that positions us well. Secondly, once the pilot plant has been operating for a number of months, we'll then move those modules to Argentina and get them operating on site there. And third, moving then into probably advancing the next stage of the study, definitive feasibility study, together with financing, so that we've got everything advancing well for financing of the construction of the project sometime next year, all things going well.
Thanks, Steve. And finally, just the obligatory sector question before you take off. You touched on it there. The greatly reduced pollution levels that we're witnessing as a result of the global shutdown have shown a light on the very positive impact that mass uptake of EVs is going to have on the world. Do you think this will result in a more rapid adoption of electric vehicles than before this crisis? And what are you seeing or hearing from industry more recently?
Well, first of all, just the sheer fact that you can see the mountains, the Himalayas from India and Pakistan, that you can hear birds tweeting in London, that people have got clear skies in parts of China. That provides a social framework for supporting the move towards electric mobility. Whether that actually changes sales in the near term, it certainly makes everybody much more positively predisposed towards it. Second thing is that electric mobility or electric vehicles is legislated in Europe. So it's going to happen regardless. We're going to see a delay for the next 6 to 9 months. That's what most industry participants say. Perhaps pricing in lithium could be soft in the near term. That's natural because automakers are currently closed, or many of them are closed. But as they reopen, I think there's going to be continued focus. And the best part out of such a terrible situation as COVID-19 is that people actually are seeing the benefits of all of us working together for a cleaner world, and electric vehicles and electric storage of renewables is all part of that. So it's certainly going to be positive for lithium, it's positive for healthcare, and it's positive for new other sectors.
Excellent, Steve. Thanks for joining us again, and we look forward to seeing the PFS, and no doubt we'll chat up soon. Thanks for joining me.
I appreciate a call during lockdown. Cheers for now.